Alright y'all, welcome back. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. As you can see, I'm in the shop. So I want to say thank you first of all to all my new subscribers and everybody who has commented and liked the videos. Appreciate all the support for the channel. And like I said, you can see I'm in the shop doing a little maintenance. The time came for the oil change on the QuikTrak. So I'm going to do kind of a little how-to explanation on just the way I do it, or just did it, and hopefully this will be helpful to somebody, and kind of go over a couple of the little pieces of tools and stuff that I used. So probably be the shortest video that I've done in a little while. I got to go do some mowing today. I don't know if I'll get any footage of that for a separate video, but let's get into it and get the camera turned around, and here we go. Alright, so you can see I got the QuikTrak here, and what I did first of all was, you can see I got it backed up on the ramps, and then I took the floor jack and actually jacked the front up with put it under the front edge of the deck and jacked it up so that I got it sitting level, which basically elevates it off the ground 6 or 8 inches or so, just to give you room to get under it, mainly because you've got to have an oil drain pan under there, so you can see where it's at. And what you'll need is a filter wrench and then a 9/16 and 11/16 inch wrench. So that's basically the only tools you'll need, and what you'll need those for is the 2 wrenches here are for removing the oil filler hose. The 9/16 goes right here, and then you just use the 11/16 to loosen the cap. So but what I do with that first is actually feed it down under these hydraulic hoses and beside the frame right in this area. And what it'll do is it'll stick down kind of right in here, and you'll just take the cap off, and right behind this bracket just let it drain down into your oil pan. Before you start to do that, I always loosen the dipstick cap, and it just allows it to release. There's a little bit of suction on the system, so you just take that loose and it releases that suction off of it. It helps it drain faster on that side. And then your oil filter is right here. Obviously this is what you need your filter wrench for. And break it loose. And what I always do, because there is a hole right back there, it's kind of hard, you can't really see it, but right behind, up underneath the filter housing, there is a hole in this platform here for the oil to drain through, but it does tend to run out onto this platform a little bit, so I always get like 2 disposable shop towels or something of that nature, and put one kind of on each side if you can, just to kind of keep the oil from running all over the platform under the motor. So once you let the oil drain, you take the filter off, let that oil come out, clean up what little spillage there may be on the frame. You can turn your filter up so that it doesn't pour the oil out of it, and then just set it down into your drain pan underneath. And I always take a little bit, just a habit, I always take a little bit of the residual oil and put on the O-ring on the new oil filter. So what you'll need is your oil filter, and this is standard John Deere oil filter. There's your part number, AM125424. And I have always run, this is a Kohler engine, and I know somebody's going to say, you should use the Kohler oil, and so on and so forth. Same thing with the Kawasaki sometimes on my Z-Track, but I have always run the John Deere Turf Guard 10W30, and I have had 0 problems. So that's what I run. It's a 2-quart oil change, so with the filter it's 2 full quarts is what's spec'd. And then obviously once you drain the oil out, you'll put your cap back on your drain hose, tighten it up with your 2 wrenches, make sure your filter's snugged, go hand tight and then a quarter to a half turn and make sure it's snug. And then you'll take and refill the oil over here with your 2 quarts of oil. And that is pretty much how you do the oil change on a John Deere QuikTrak. This is the 652R with the Kohler EFI engine, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Not been in a rush. I think it took me between 20 and 25 minutes or so, something like that, which is counting getting all my tools and stuff out and everything. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, hopefully this is helpful. Thank y'all as always for watching. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom as I mentioned at the beginning. And again, thumbs up, comments, let me know what you think. Do you have one of these and do the process any different? Maybe you have a lift that you use. I just use the ramps and the jack to kind of give me some space underneath the mower. And yeah, so I'll wrap this one up. As always, thank y'all. Y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.